All right, Black Box Radio. I am in the box. Y'all know what it is. It's the bbR Spotlight. We got an amazing guest tonight. Let me say it again. We have an amazing guest tonight. So I'm Queen. I'm a host at Black Box Radio. We are a media platform illustrating Black excellence. We platform Black people. We expose Black genius, and we definitely disseminate information to every community, but most of all, the Black community is no complete community unless they have a media presence. So we're here to solve some of those issues, but also give Black people spaces to be authentic. So tonight, I just want y'all to sit back. Let me talk to you guys for a minute. Talk to my Black boxes. First of all, the sisters are here. Y'all see, Black women are in the house. So we Black women fly. We get ready to get into it. This is the bbR Spotlight. We are spotlighting Miss Donna Bruce. Miss Bruce, say hi to the people.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. My name is Donna Bruce, and I'm so honored to be here, Miss Queen. I thank you so much for Black Box just considering me to be on this platform. I'm
We're
honored to
so
be here.
happy to have you. We're so honored to have you. Your story, Miss Jackie introduced me to you. But your story is so amazing. I want you to first just tell us who Donna Bruce is. Where'd you grow up? You know, we got to rep Baltimore. If you're from Baltimore, wherever you're from, let's talk about the little backstory. Then we'll jump into the content.
Okay, my name is Donna Bruce. I am born and partly raised here in Baltimore. My mom's originally from Newark, New Jersey, so I got best of the both worlds, Brick City and Be More Careful. So got to figure out which day you coming at me, who I'm gonna be. So I'm a mother. I am a wife. I'm a senior stylist. I'm a social justice advocate. I'm a friend. Um, I'm a passionate person. I
Mm,
am passionate, um, and I love hard. Uh,
mm.
a mother of two. I am a grandmother. I know I don't look like it. That's the still Puerto Rican with this hair.
Puerto Rico.
I look
Oh,
right. Yes, I am a grandmother. Uh,
ooh,
you know, I'm a
beautiful.
round the way person that
Okay.
has overcame a lot and still healing. But
Still
in
healing.
my healing, I am helping others. So my pain has been turned into purpose. It's no
Mm,
longer a tragedy, it's a triumph.
mm.
And the saga of Donna Bruce Unlimited is who I am.
Donna Bruce Unlimited. Is that a business? Is that a brand? What's that?
Donna Bruce Unlimited is healing through arts. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag a little bit, so maybe I can get some help with this. It's a nonprofit that I'm literally working on as
Mm-hmm.
we speak. I've been doing the work so long, and someone said, "So where's your nonprofit?" And I was like, "I don't have one. I just do this. I wasn't look. I don't know." And so a friend of mine, shout out Andrea, is walking me through the process of starting a nonprofit to be able to
Mm,
reach back with the work that I'm doing on a larger level to get support because right now I buy my own products. I go begging. Look, I'll go to the hair store, say, hey, I'm doing an event, and they'll donate. I'm well known in the cosmetology industry, and persons donate to me. And they said now that we need to make this a little bit more legitimized in what you're doing. So
oh, okay. So can you just give us a little synopsis of what you are doing with the healing and the arts?
okay, so healing through arts is holistic healing, providing trauma informed practices. So
Mm,
you may have that young person who is a human trafficker, such as myself, who's gotten themselves out of the life. So now what? Through my social justice experience, I can lead them to the legal things like getting their criminal records vacated. So
yeah.
that's a bill that I advocated on that became law that any person who have been arrested and have charges under duress of their trafficker can now have their criminal records vacated.
Hmm.
So it's a wraparound service all in one. Being a domestic violence survivor, because I have connections, I'm a resource broker. So in this nonprofit that is literally being built up grassroots, again, younger people, the squeegee kids, they need something to do. Let's teach
Yeah.
them how to cut hair. They want to play, but healing through arts doesn't have to be sitting in a therapist's office, although it's going to be outsourced, but it could be through basketball. It could be
Yep.
through learning how to do hair. It
Yep.
could be painting and dancing, lethargical dancer. So a
Yep.
lot of my healing experiences that's making me whole is what I'm giving back to the community. So that's healing through arts. And I need support in wrapping that up, putting it in a box and presenting it, politically correct when it's time to present to those money bag people.
To the funders.
And let me tell you this, Queen. Shout out to Monica White. I met with her today. She has Misha House, which is a transitional house, and
Mm.
I told her about healing through arts, and she said, "Where?" And I said, "I don't know." And she pointed to a building. She said, "Why not right there?" I said, "What? Right there? What?" So she's going to make a connection with a community church, and build it, and they'll come. So like
Listen.
I said, I didn't strategically sit down and say, and then I am going to allow my spirit, because that has a lot to do with it, to
Yes.
do what it needs to do. Right.
Yes.
So
That
that's
is beautiful. That's beautiful. So you're going to have a space to heal. I
it.
love it.
So there'll be a space for persons to come and learn a skill, learn a trade, find out what the need is, what it is that they want, not what I want, but what do you want to heal? What do you want to try?
I
So
love that. That's amazing. So you said this is what helped you. So let's kind of dial back and kind of delve into your story, because you sent me your video and I am just amazed at your story. And I don't want to rehash anything that you can't discuss,
thank you.
but I think I think what you've been through is so inspiring. And this is how, because people sometimes say, well, why you want to do that? Well, usually it's live experience.
Hmm.
Usually when you've been hurt or someone's hurt you, you try your best to help somebody else if
Hmm.
you're healing properly.
Hmm. Hmm.
So what I'm hearing from you, you said this is how I'm healing. So
Hmm.
can you tell us a little bit of what happened to Donna Bruce?
I like that. You didn't say, what did you do? You said, what happened?
What
And,
happened?
and that's the first thing that persons need to understand is what happened, because something had to happen. I don't look like anything that I have gone through in life.
Mhm.
You could put me at the White House or you could put me at the crack house. Not that I'm going there anymore, but I could navigate in those places. So I'm well rounded and I'm balanced. Crane, I was thinking about something, and I was talking to my girlfriend and we were talking about sex.
Okay.
And I said, the first time I had sex and it hit me, I was raped. So I was 15 and I was raped. I liked the boy and I just wanted to kiss. I just wanted to, be 14 and have a kissing boyfriend. And he invited me to his place because his mom was gone. And I took a knot and I tied this knot in my pants so tight because I knew I wasn't ready to have sex. And he cut it off. And I just remember blood, right?
Mm,
Because we can keep it real on this radio show, right?
what? Keep it all the way, honey.
And I was traumatized. I put my pants on and I went to school. By the time I got home, all the boys in the neighborhood said, "You got your cherry bust." Now, what did I do with that trauma?
Oh my goodness.
I went home, then I got a beating on top of that because my mother found out about it. Right? So I went home and I got a beating on top of that, which traumatized me,
Mm,
on top of watching my mother getting beat. So at an early age, I watched my mother get beat by her boyfriend. At an early age, I watched us go from losing an apartment, an apartment, because we had apartments, to moving to New Jersey in the middle of the night because she was getting beat. To now have to, because I'm now talking about instability. I'm talking about adverse childhood experiences.
yeah.
So now I have to move to New Jersey, meet whole new friends. What happened to my friends here in Baltimore? So just the back and forth, the non-stability, watching my mother being beat, watching my mother addicted to drugs and being addicted to her boyfriend, who in turn molested my sister. Wait a minute. then in turn allowed me to have a boyfriend because he was a neighborhood drug dealer. So now we're talking about exploitation.
Yes, come on.
So what's happening is that a lot of this is going on now, but we don't call it exploitation, Queen.
We don't.
We don't even know what that means for people that live on Pennsylvania Avenue or out Cherry Hill or in Brooklyn. We
Yeah,
call it partying.
they call it partying. Yeah.
They say, let my
Oh,
home.
turn up. It's turn up now,
Oh,
sis.
look, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. I'm telling my age, right? So the young girls who are being caught up and being exploited because look out for my homeboy. Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none,
Yeah.
right?
Man.
So that's just a little bit because the book is coming and I can't tell you everything.
I understand. I understand. But now I hear the basis of why you feel compelled to heal others. Um, I always, well, I'm not, I always say between 1 and 10, we learn everything about ourselves and who we're going to be. So the trauma that we go through from there, we carry it. We see grown-ups 50 still talking about what happened between 1 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very pivotal time in your life. You learn everything about life because you come out knowing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 and 5 is the most pivotal. 10 just gets you to the point with preteen.
Yeah.
So 1 and 5, you learn everything you're going to be. You learn what crying does. You learn what manipulation is. You know because you're learning as you go, and then to be exploited by parents, and we see the breakdown of the family, like lack of a whole nuclear family. Then we look for love for places who people who don't know how to love,
Mm-hmm.
and you bring children to this non-loving space. It's a lot.
Or you have children and you become codependent on them because everything that my mom didn't do, I'm gonna do for you and then some, and then I don't know how to let you go. And that's where, you know, with my son, Devon, who
Mm-hmm.
passed. So at 21, somewhere between 17, okay, 17, I got pregnant. I found the love of my life. I got pregnant.
Okay.
And we had this beautiful baby boy. And I've always was passionate. I always knew how to do hair. Chief nephew. I've always, we got an inside joke, y'all. Y'all don't know what that's about.
Y'all
I'll
don't know what that.
um, and I built this life for us and family. My dysfunctional family, his dysfunctional family got into a huge fight and we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when the drugs came into play because I already had that stuff going on. So now I found this life that I think how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
My sister and your cousin and blah 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 and the dysfunction and it was a fight and we had to pick sides and choose sides. I felt empty.
Mm.
I didn't have anything to grab onto. I didn't have anything else to turn to. So I turned to drugs.
Ah.
Well, I turned to my baby father at first because he was a saving grace. So now you
Okay.
took that away from me and I picked up drugs.
So wait a minute. So the your baby, well, your child's father,
My son's
and
father.
you were together, and then the family had a beef,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gone. He's out the picture because of that beef,
Mm-hmm.
and so now you're hurt.
Mm-hmm. And I only have my mother,
Who you think is the abuser?
who I only have my mother who has been abused herself.
Got it. Mm.
So she was only doing what she was taught.
That's a number.
That's that. It's like which topic are we gonna cover tonight,
The
right?
abused usually become the abuser unless they do work.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, and it's not even meant. It's just a cycle.
But I
Unfortunately.
had to go back, Queen, and find out why didn't my mother protect me?
Mm.
Because that was a lot of the hurt and pain while I kept using drugs. And the only relationship I could extract from my mother was to use drugs with her, right? That was the best she can give me. And
Yeah.
I was a nice looking girl and she was pimped out by her boyfriend. So I'm talking about generational curses that happen.
Yeah.
And all this makes me passionate
Mm.
for the younger people. All this makes me want to just bring awareness to what what it is before you get to it. Give you a choice, because if you knew, so now if I teach you, if I
Mhm.
make you aware that we need to figure out what mental health is, we need to figure out about DNA and genetics and addiction and
Mhm.
things like that. Is it possible that I could be genetically exposed to this mental health or substance use? Right? People don't just wake up and say, I have all this mental health, because one, now we're talking about taboo in the Black community that you can't say you're going to the therapist. You don't say you're going to the therapist, right?
You better say.
Yeah, the
I'm
therapist,
t-
the therapist.
you better say. We better normalize therapy. That's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's only so long that you can pack trauma, and we've packed trauma for generations.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to learn how to unpack trauma. If we don't learn, then it falls in our children's lap, and they now have trauma, and we just continue to go generation to with this trauma. So we better normalize therapy. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
And to hear this family thing I'm hearing, and usually, unfortunately, people say, well, you have to go out. No, it starts right in the family. And you don't even have to go out your house sometimes
Nope.
to get everything the street got right
Yep.
there in your house.
And it's happening right in our backyards, and
Yep.
we mind our business.
Yep.
You know something ain't right in that house. You know something ain't right in that house.
Yep.
I work for Enoch Pratt Library, the peer navigation program, helping persons navigate mental health, substance use, housing, employment,
Mm-hmm.
lawyers, getting on social security. So
Mm-hmm.
I help them navigate them services through the services that's provided in the library. And there's one young lady, young girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she comes in and she sits at that computer. Of course, when school let out, but she come every day, and guess what she does? She sleep at the computer, and we let her sleep at the computer because something must be going on. Every day she get out of school, she comes to the library. So it's
That's her safe space.
it's a sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
So even my life experiences have in my career. So I'm also a registered peer supervisor, meaning that I supervise people who are in recovery or have persons who are in recovery, and we use our lived experiences to come back and help people. And Enoch Pratt Library has opened up the doors for a pilot program called Peer Navigators. And I have spearheaded this program since December. This program is doing so successful. I spoke to someone from Australia who wants to know, what are y'all doing at that library? Like, so we see people coming in, navigating services, going into treatment. We do Narcan training. Uh, we have the social worker literally there in the library. We also have lawyers there in the library. We have the computer literacy there in the library. Right on Pennsylvania and North Avenue is this pilot program. We allow them to come in and play cards. You don't have to stand on the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Sis, slow down. Are you telling me Pennsylvania North, the hottest corner? Let me tell you, the meth spot is across the street.
Yep,
All
you
right.
look out the window.
Yeah, you look out the window, meth spot. It's hot as fire on the corner. It's a television show. All you gotta do is sit outside. You see everything you want to see.
Yeah.
You're telling me on that corner, you got all of that goodness going on in the library. Do the people on the corner know?
Yep, because guess who go outside and tell them?
Ha! B.
So,
Bruce.
so, so you don't have to stand out here on the mailbox and play cards. We're gonna create a card day for y'all. Hey, they come knock on the door. Can we get some Narcan because somebody is overdosing on the library? So it's not gonna happen overnight, but I believe that it's gonna happen over time. So they know that the resources is right here in the library on Penn North. Ask anybody, who is Donna Bruce? If you go down there, they're gonna say, oh, she's the peer supervisor for the Enoch Pratt Library.
Oh, Miss Don, I'm coming down there. I got to see
Come.
that. Oh no, I'm coming down there. We're going to talk about that because my biggest thing on Penn North is that everyone's giving up. The police, the city, the people, the community, and also so sad the children. The children don't have any empathy for the sick that they see because they think they're zombies.
Mhm.
That area is so bereft of love. and community. And so to hear what you guys are doing inside that library on that corner, and these people need to access that area needs so much. And there's so much trash on the ground.
Yeah.
People standing in trash. When you stand in trash, you can't love yourself.
Yeah. So what
So
was
I'm just so happy to hear that. I'm coming to see that. I got
yeah.
to see
So,
that.
so quick. I'm gonna tell you quickly how it happened. So what was happening was people were going in the library. They were overdosing in the library. They were going in the library in the bathroom.
Really?
High. Oh, girl, you being facetious now. You know that. I know.
Really?
And the Enoch Pratt Library was putting people out the library. They said you can't come in here like that. Someone contacted Councilman Zeke Cohen. Council Zeke Cohen contacted Tiffany Scott from the Maryland Peer Advisory Council, and Tiffany contacted me. And they said we all came together and came up with the pilot program. Well, they came together with the pilot program, the peer navigation pilot program. And they said, Donna, would you? I said, they lost their mind. My son just passed around the corner on Edding Street, found unresponsive. And they want me to go into the library down on Penn North. You think I want to go down to Penn North? I'm not going down there. And something said, you're going. I said, who going? You.
Yeah. The ancestors say you're going.
I need you to go.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
and I was obedient enough to go. And my life has changed just in my helping. So I used to wear a pin of my son who passed. And somebody was like, that's your son? I was like, yeah. I know him. I said, knew? He said, yeah, he was a good dude. He did come from a good home. Because I used drugs. I sent him with his grandmother who was middle class. But all he wanted was me. All I wanted was my mother. But then after he got his whole mother, guess who he wanted? His father. And I believe that's what broke his heart. I believe that's why he was struggling with his mental health. Because back to that codependent, because every time he fell, I caught him. Where you wanted me to send you? What treatment center? What? I know everybody in the recovery community. Can you take my son? Yep, bring him. And every time I was right there to try to catch him.
Yes.
And this particular Friday, Queen, I was so exhausted and tired. He was doing so good. He left the treatment center again. And he came to my house. He came to our home. And I said, you can't be like that here in front of your brother. I'm sorry. This particular day, I was just adamant that it was no. He was like, Mom, I got food stamps. No, look, normally I get. I said, not this week. Not this month. I don't want them. He's like, can I just spend a night? I said, not today. And that was the last time I saw my son. And I said, thank you, God, that I was a good mother. Told him no. Can you imagine how I could have possibly felt knowing that I gave him that $20? So there's no regrets. He knew his mother was in recovery. He knew his mother did the best she could, gave him a life, given my 12-year-old life. But he refused to take his medication.
Refuse.
He thought, if I get a place, if I get a car, if I get a job, and he had all those things. And then he just found out that he was a father. My granddaughter is 3. My granddaughter is 5. We met her when she was 3.
Oh, wow. Did he meet her?
2 years.
Oh.
Got a good 1.5, 2 years with her.
Excellent. Oh man, what a story. So this young man struggled with his mental health, would not take his medicine, and would he use drugs or
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You see the cycle until the trauma, it just lives through our children. It just continues to stifle our families. Where was his father? In Baltimore? Or?
Pennsylvania. The last time he saw his father, they were fighting over a white girl.
Okay, that's a story not for Black Box Radio. That's it's just too much. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry that young man, 21 years old.
He was 32.
He was 32.
My son was 32.
Young man. I'm really sorry to hear
Can
about
I
that.
show you a picture of my son?
Of course you can. Show me the picture, and also we're gonna go into what you're having for him for his memory this on Saturday.
Yes, thank
You're
you.
welcome. So Donna has gotten up to give us a picture, but you guys hear the story. Oh, look at that young man. Handsome young man. Ha. We cannot get used to using black men deserve to grow up. They deserve to have full lives. They deserve to get 40. They deserve 50 years on earth. All of these 30-year-olds dying, 20-year-old dying. We can't get used to our young people dying. Oh, look at that young man back there. So unfortunate. But you have a baby from him, which is a blessing. You have a grandbaby, and you have other children. So, yeah.
Yes.
So, how have they fared in this process? How are your other children doing?
Oh, God is so good to me. My other kids are thriving, they're healthy,
Mhm.
and they're healing.
Excellent. That's a beautiful
They're
that's a
healing.
beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So we're here to talk about, it's on Saturday. So tell us what it is.
Oh
Tell
boy.
us what you're doing on Saturday.
All right, guys. So Saturday, November the 12th at the War Memorial Building. Uh, 3:30 to 7, doors open up at 2 for networking purposes. We are bringing healing through arts. We're having a hair and fashion show. We will have therapists there. We will have the DC Wellness Mobile who's coming doing mental health screening. We will have jewelry. We will have fashion. We will have hair. We will have liturgical dancing. I'm talking about healing through arts.
I love
We
it.
have designers from Atlanta coming. We have some of Baltimore most hottest Seiko House, Geo Designs, uh, oh man, Jackie's line. I can't think of it off the top of my head, and she's gonna kill me.
Jackie Lofton, everybody know her in the community.
Yes.
She's
Oh
gonna
my
crochet
goodness.
you up.
Yes, she
Crochet
will. Oh,
on deck.
kill me. And my birthday is Monday, and I'm still grieving, but this
Hmm.
is how I choose to heal.
This is how you choose to heal.
If I see someone else just healing a little bit, it does something for me. I can't explain because I
Mhm.
chose to heal through shopping, through drinking. None of that worked. None of that work. Being creative to create hair and doing liturgical dancing and motivational speaking and public speaking and just advocating for laws and things like that and hair and fashion shows is what. So because I have the platform,
Mhm.
why not use it for a cause to bring awareness to mental health and substance use? Why let it be idle?
Yeah, I love it because you're taking what we do naturally. Because the hair, we're gonna slay some hair.
Mhm.
We're gonna sway some fashion, and we're gonna walk it down. We're gonna walk it like we talk it.
Walking like we talking.
We coming, but to really look at what makes us all tick is our mental health and how we feel about ourselves, and how we're going about our lives, and to have a process with on deck. You can go in and talk to somebody there. If
And
you don't feel comfortable doing it now, get a card,
yeah.
call back. But the access is there, and I love that.
And the icing on the cake is the presentation for the bereaved mothers.
Yes, so many of them.
So it's a whole presentation. I can't tell you guys about it because I can't give away the show.
You gotta come.
You gotta come.
You
I'm
gotta
just gonna
come.
say people are traveling near and far to give up their time and talents for this event. And this is not gonna be the last one. So I'm known in the industry for hair and fashion shows. Now next year, I'm shooting for I don't know yet. Look, I can't think of a venue yet.
Well,
But
let's tell us what say again, because that's what we're gonna do throughout the broadcast. Tell them when this one is, where it is, what time it is.
okay, so again, this is DB and Ashley V Hair and Fashion Studio. Baltimore War Memorial Building, 101 North Gate Street.
Mhm.
You can get tickets 443-780 780-6939. The Eventbrite is closed.
Well, give me that 443.
780
Uh-huh.
6939.
Someone is asking to put it in the 443-780-6939 to get tickets, right?
It's only $25. And just come and enjoy yourselves. We'll have food. It's just gonna be an amazing event. DB Ashby Hair and Fashion Studio this Saturday. Doors open at 2. The show starts at 3:30. It's 3:30 to 7. Again, it's just gonna be a night of healing to connect with other people, other women, other men. We just coming out the pandemic first and foremost.
Yeah.
We need to socialize. I'll have masks on deck, don't worry. But it's we just need to heal together. It takes a village. This is what this means. It takes a village.
It does.
For us to heal. I can't do it by myself. I thank God for my support group and for my network who checks on me and help me. And it's just amazing, Queen. I can just go on about it, on and on and on about it. So I'm excited about the show. I'm nervous. We had rehearsal last night.
I know I didn't make that. I'm excited, guys. I'm going to be in the spot. We're definitely going to really check this out. We're going to talk about this. But what I am more excited about, because we kind of go to a lot of community events, but your community event has nuances. And that's what I like, because not only should we do the things that we're great at, we need to look at the stuff that we're not great at and we're not doing well. So we can incorporate those together and make people excited about therapy, excited about healing. Bereaved mothers understand that you're not the only one. Hold another bereaved mother's hand. Y'all walk this path together. And maybe we can solve some of this grieving and bereavement that we're going through. Mm-hmm. But healing most of the times it's not a one person. It's an intimate experience with other people. Mm-hmm. or something that makes you better. And so I love how you're nuancing enjoyment with healing. And we got to do that, because sometimes you got to get people there. And It's not just saying, oh, come. They don't want to come. They want to.
You surely couldn't call it and you can't say, come on down and get your mental health screening.
Nah.
I ain't going to that on a Saturday. I got to worry about parking down there. What am I going down there for that for?
No one's going to that. No one is definitely not going there. So if you put some hair, you put some fashion, and then you put in the mix in the bowl, a little therapy, a little healing.
It sounds like holistic healing to me. It sounds like Donna Bruce Unlimited Healing Arts in action. That's what
I love the buffet. I'm trying to get a plate. Give me a plate. I really love that. And I think especially young people too, not only do our community, but we've also made young people not want to do therapy. Like, they don't need it. Like, let me just smoke a blunt. I promise you, when you get high, that demon gonna be right there.
It'll be right there. Let me tell you about the babies. So in rehearsal, I was like, okay, everybody to the stage. And all the babies, they sat in Indian style. You should have just been, they was just like attentive. Everyone knows how important, even down to the babies, that this show is. And I said, it's not about the hair, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not about the outfits. It's about healing through those things.
Yes.
So, I need everybody on deck. And the kids was like, okay, we remember. We got it. Miss Donna, we gonna do it. Right? So the babies are so beautiful. I mean, these young babies have walked New York Fashion Week. Let me tell you something about these models. These models, we didn't say you have to have a certain look, but God blessed us with a lot of great models who are professional, who wants to have fun and have experience.
Beautiful. This is going to be nice. Let me tell you, the War Memorial Building is a beautiful building. I don't know if you've ever been in that building, but it's a big building. It's a historical building. It's a tough, heavy building. It's a nice building, and it's very nice inside. Mm-hmm. So I cannot wait to see what you guys do with it. I know y'all going to slay it up. I know. Mm-hmm. I know. I mean, I can't wait. I'm just really excited. So when is it? Saturday?
This Saturday, November the 12th. Show starts at 3:30. The doors open up at 2. That means come on in, take a look, take some pictures. We'll have the backdrops, all that great stuff set up. We'll have the VIP for you, the red carpet. Oh, we're treating you like how we want to be treated.
Oh, okay. Red
We have
carpet.
red carpet for you. Listen, we come from queens and kings. We come from royalty. We don't have to settle for less. And we like dressing up. If we really go back and look at where we come from, we do this anyway. We celebrate big.
Okay.
Right? So we're
So
going
you
to
got-
celebrate big.
So it's not come as you are. You got to throw a little something on. Okay.
I'm going to let you come as you are, though. You want to know why? Because we have donated tickets to 2 different transitional houses. So how I'm going to say, now, yes, we would like red carpet. However, the people from the transitional house don't have it. So if they see it, it gives them something to strive to, right?
Right. That's what's up. I like that.
Donated tickets to transitional houses, and let them experience it too. Everybody don't have $25. We're accepting donations for breakfast, y'all. If you want to donate some cookies and donuts and snacks, we're gonna be there at 9 in the morning till 7 at night. So we are. I'm really excited about this event. I really am. Words can't put to the feeling of gratitude that I have for just everybody who have come. Tammy, my director, Tammy, has came, and from day one, my daughter, Ashley, my team is amazing. Lady Blue, who actually professionally worked with the models starting from 3 months ago. So we started this since August. And the models have been committed and coming, and everyone has just been amazing with putting this show together. So I'm going to celebrate because, you don't get that all the time.
And it's your birthday.
And it's my birthday, y'all.
Yeah, it's your birthday on Monday. Happy birthday to you, for sure.
I made it to 51. Some people didn't think I was going to make it. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Is that right?
I didn't think I was going to make it.
Well, God got you here for a reason, and now you're pouring into other people's cup. So you're here. You're supposed to be here.
Thank you.
Man. Yeah, I'm like super duper excited. And so afterwards, there's an after party for you. That's next.
Hey, you're talking too much. I'm filled up.
I saw it on the flyer.
Listen, the flyer. I don't
see it on the flyer
anymore. After party, I really don't. Call me
on the flyer. We're gonna
You'll be at the after party. You'll be there.
You'll be there.
Because you know what? Actually, we started with a smaller venue, and it grew. And I couldn't change the after party venue, but it was. I'm telling you, this is nobody but God doing this thing. We had one venue, and we was like this little mission, and then next thing it was like, oh, we need a bigger venue, and so we had to get the War Memorial was a great choice for the venue, but we couldn't.
Big spot
party.
Yeah, that's a nice spot. It's in central Baltimore. And I'm telling you, get down there. The parking ain't easy. So come and get down there.
I have squared away with Spot Hero that you can get 5% off your parking. So if you go onto SpoTLight.com, put in Save 2020.
Put in what?
Go to SpoTLight.com.
Okay.
Reserve your parking now. You can reserve your parking in advance. I took all that in consideration.
Good.
And you put in Save 2020 when it's time for you to check out, and I believe it's a 5% discount.
Save 20, like Save 2020. Yeah, I'm writing that in the comments. SpoTHero.com. Reserve your spot.
Reserve your parking spot so you can get in and out, and put in Save 2020.
All right, and you get a little percentage off. Y'all hear that? She thought of everything. I'm telling you, you got a concert, you got a red carpet. It's going, this is the night after Wakanda.
Ooh, I didn't even know that. Wakanda forever.
It come out on Friday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Over there in the interim of picking up stuff and dropping off stuff. No,
exactly. I got another community event. You thought I was him. That's coming out. That's a play at the Arena Playhouse. Really? All black male cast.
Wow.
Yeah, that starts Friday too. So it's a lot of great stuff in Baltimore, black creatives. and nationally, internationally, Wakanda forever is what's up.
Yes.
So we are going to see that at some point.
You
So
like
it's
Rihanna's new
just,
song?
huh?
You like Rihanna's new song?
Yeah, of course. Like Riri, whatever Riri do. Bad girl, she a black woman. I ain't got no problem with Riri. Do what you want, sis.
I love her new song as well. I love it.
I love her new
I
song.
love her
I
new
really
song.
do.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So you're doing it. What is your deliverable for this event? What do you want folks to walk away with? What's the impact? Because it sounds like you want it to be impactful.
Yeah, I want them to walk away with a resource. I want them to walk away with a connection to someone else. Just a little bit of information. It's planting seeds. So seeds are being planted. Somebody going to come and water it, and then the next person is going to do something. But trust me, you're going to walk away with nothing else, knowing that Devon didn't die for anything. He died for others to live.
Beautiful.
He died for your son. He died for your son. He died for your daughter. Talk about mental health in your house. You see it. You're not addressing it.
Yeah.
You see it. You see it. Address it. Don't be afraid of your kids. Don't be afraid of them. And we have to talk about it in our homes.
The earlier we get to it, I think, the more that young people can cope. When we try to hide and juke and jive, they get to age and then they don't want to deal with it. They try to do we have to make it okay early in the house.
Call a family meeting.
Yeah.
And it's not call a family meeting. Okay, we need to talk about some things. It's going to be uncomfortable. But I had to learn that because I came from the era you're supposed to be seen and not heard.
Me too.
Go upstairs, adults is talking.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to express ourselves.
That's so true. I told my mom that the other day. I'm like, these children, that we can't do that. They got Google. Everything that you say to them, they can look it up. So you got to sit down and have real conversations because they got the real world in their hands. And so we have to allow expression in the household, and we have to talk about everything. There's nothing that you can't talk about. And if you don't talk about it, the street's going to talk to them about it.
Yep.
Somebody going to talk.
Who you want talking to? Your kids, right?
Yeah.
Because you already have social media talking to them. You already have.
The phone is talking to them. So either you going to talk to them or somebody else going to talk back to them. Somebody going to talk. So we have to express with the new devices that young people have. You can't hide anything. There's anything they want to look up, Dr. Google will show them. And so it's important for us to have these real conversations at home. And if we don't have them at home, then put them in something that's going to come out. We got to do something. We look at our community. We look at the death. We look at the destruction going on in our community. It all starts with trauma. Trauma is the trigger. And so, listen, come to the event Saturday. Let's start this thing. Get up into what you got, a van there? You said you got the mental health.
The DC Wellness Mobile will be there.
That's right. The DC Wellness
Mobile. Hopefully, if nothing changes, they plan to be there, and they'll be doing mental health screening. When you talked about trauma, because I wear many hats, so I'm on the Trauma Informed Care Task Force for Brandon Mayor Scott. And before Elijah Cummings passed away, he charged Councilman Cohen. He charged Zeke with creating some legislation around trauma. So we passed the first law of its kind in any city, any state, that all state agencies be trained in trauma-informed practices. So when you have that person in the library who's going off, you know why you can't put them out? Because you've been trained in trauma. So now you know what trauma looks like. So I'm on the steering committee for that. And every year we do a summit. And the purpose of the law, again, is to have all state agencies trained. So Governor Wes Moore, so trauma-informed practices, because it all stems from trauma.
Let's called trauma.
Let's head on. Let's call it for what it is. Stop acting like you don't see the elephant in the room. You think the squeegee kids just want to be on the corner squeegeeing, or men, or women, or persons or people. Squeegee, I don't know what to call.
That's what they want to do?
Yeah, they want to take. No, they don't want to do
Well,
that.
no, they were pushed to do that. We,
Yeah.
we, we always look, we always want to attack the effect, but we don't look at the causes. And the
Mm-hmm.
root causes is denial, degradation,
Mm-hmm.
decay,
Mm-hmm.
dissatisfaction, lack of education. I could keep going.
And you love words too. I see you got love affair with words.
I can keep going if I have to. I mean, I just believe that the package that we have for our children has been packaged by other people.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're carrying the packages as if they're real, and they're not real packages. We
Mm-hmm.
have to unpack this shit and
Mm-hmm.
start over with our young people and really deal with them culturally. We need restorative practices.
Mm-hmm.
We need a restorative circle for our culture, and really deal with our children how they are, and know that we used to be them. Like, we didn't just grow up and just become grown-ups. We were children first.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that's why I'm just so passionate about what we're doing with young people, because we're mishandling them, and then we mad when we see them doing things like this. But it's our fault. It's not
Yeah.
nobody else's fault. It's our fault.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're having a
November the 12th.
That's right. Let's talk
This
about it.
Saturday.
That's right.
BB and Ashley V Hair and Fashion Studio in honor of Devon, my son who passed from mental health and substance use disorders. And we're bringing awareness to you guys. We're bringing it to you in a fun, healing way, in fashion, in hair, in jewelry, through dance, through spoken word, through poetry, through presentation. Whatever form you can think of, it'll be there. It'll be there in the building. Resources will be on hand. You'll be able to speak to therapists who will have tables set up. Take a card, talk to them later. They specialize in any type of trauma treatment. It's different types of therapy. So everybody can't heal the same way. So you have different therapists that specialize in different types of therapy.
Yep.
So you'll have them on hand. You'll have Healing City, Baltimore.
Hey.
You'll be in the building. You'll have me, if you can catch me.
I think you'd be busy, but there's so many other services and resources that will be on deck. Please come out. And I'm telling you, this is very affordable. $25, guys. Come on. We spend $25 on trinkets. Yeah. Come out, support Black creatives, support Black health. Let's talk about that. Our health initiatives. And watch our young people strut their stuff. That's what we're here to do, is support our young folks. So come out, Black woman having a Black event with Black health for Black people. When is it, Donna? Hit it.
DB and Ashley V Hand Fashion Studio, Saturday, November the 12th at the War Memorial Building, 101 North Gate Street. Doors open at 2. The show starts at 3:30. And you can find tickets. Just give 443-780-6939 a call and request your tickets to be added to a list. And we'll be sure that you get a receipt as well. I see you everybody Saturday, 101 North Gate Street. Y'all know where it's at, right across from City Hall.
Y'all know where they used to pay the checkers in the chest, right across the street. Right across the street. So Mama Donna, listen, I want a jewel from you. We're almost out of here. Lay a jewel on my black boxes. Leave Donna's jewel for whatever you want to talk about. Leave it with us. Leave us something good.
Stop denying the truth.
Ouch. Ouch. You done pinched me. Stop denying the truth. That's it right there. That's the jewel, y'all. Be truthful.
To thyself be true. Stop denying.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
That's where it starts. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
That is
not pretty having a baby, is it?
But the baby is a beautiful thing.
Come on now.
Yeah, I love that. Love that.
Rough, so.
Well, we're going to hit it one more time and we out of here. What's going on Saturday?
Saturday, guys, November the 12th, 101 North Gate Street at the Baltimore War Memorial Building. DB and Ashley V Hair and Fashion Studio. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got me saying it so much. DB and Ashley V Hair and Fashion Show in honor of my son, Devon. We're bringing awareness to mental health and substance use disorders. We'll have resources on hand. We'll have vendors on hand. We'll have designers from Atlanta. We'll have some hot designers from Baltimore. We will have food. We will have liturgical dance, spoken $25.
$25. What time it start?
Doors open at 2. The show starts at 3:30. It's been a long week,
Absolutely.
y'all. Work with me. I can't even get my speech
We
together.
got a red
I
carpet
had
coming
water.
through.
I was like, I didn't need any.
Now
The
you're gonna need
doors
that
open
water.
at 2. The show starts at 3:30 sharp, and we're not gonna be on Black people time. I hope. You see what I said?
You heard that disclaimer, guys. I hope. So
I hope.
it's Saturday. Come out. We're gonna celebrate young people, celebrate young fashion and hair, but also work on our mental illness and work on being open and connecting with others in our community. It is Saturday, November 12th, the War Memorial Building. That's what is it? What's the address?
101 North Gate Street, right across
101 North
the
Gate
hall.
Street. All right, please. And it's the side door, right? You can't
It's
come in.
the front. You'll see you'll see red carpet on the steps with the stroke with the lights.
Oh, okay. Red carpet on the steps.
Walk up and you'll see red carpet on the steps, and you'll see the big pillars.
Yes.
And you can park at SpoTHero.com. SpoTHero.com. Reserve your parking now. Go online, put it in War Memorial Building. It'll give you the parking lot, which is directly across from the street. Walk on around, come on up, come in, have a seat, and let's just have some fun.
Yeah, they're gonna entertain the heck out of you. You heard all that stuff she having for $25. Listen, this is a buffet entertainment, a buffet healing. Come through. Donna Bruce, you've been a blessing. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna come to the library. We gotta do that walkthrough. I gotta see that at work.
Absolutely.
Healing on the Avenue is what I want to see. So I'm coming to see that. I'll be in the building on Saturday. Black Box Radio is going to be there. We're going to look at this thing. We're going to talk about this thing, and we're going to enjoy this thing. Donna Bruce, bless you. Bless your family. Thank you so much for this. Devon, may he rest in perfect peace. As you work through his memory and pour into other people's cups so other children can live and have a fruitful life. Thank you for your sacrifice, and thank you for your grace.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, don't go nowhere. Black Boxers, we are boxed up and out. Can I get them deuces, sis? We out of here. Good night, guys.
Good night, good night, good night. See y'all Saturday.
Saturday, what time?
2 o'clock. The show started at 3:30, 101 North Gate Street. Y'all already know. Google Baltimore War Memorial Building. DB and Ashley V Hand Fashion Studio in honor of Devon.
That's right. We boxed up and out. Deuces Saturday. We'll see you guys at the show. Peace.
Deuces.